Hello everyone, I'm Dragon Whelp and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Things have gone well. We're getting things done, we're doing things and getting into space and getting all the science. Well, I just received a challenge from Mr. No Panda. He wants me to land on top of the vehicle assembly building and then fly around the world and land on the runway. Now, this is no easy feat, mind you, but I think I can do it. I'm hoping I can do it. If not, I'll fail trying. So what we're going to do is we're going to start building a ship that is capable of landing on top of the vehicle assembly building while also being able to fly long distances. So I think I have an idea of what I want to do. I think this will work. It may not. It may end horribly, but I'm willing to try at least. So I'm going to put 2 fuel tanks on here. Hopefully that's going to be enough thrust forward to allow us to get across the world. Hopefully. I mean, 1 tank could get us to the desert really close, so that's like 3/4 of the way there. Well, maybe not 3/4, about 1/3 of the way there, and we still have a lot of fuel by the time we get to the desert. So hopefully 2 tanks will do it evenly. So the next thing we're going to do is get some aerodynamics in here. And hopefully we can do it within the part limit. If not, I'm going to have to upgrade the spaceplane hangar to allow more parts to be added to a ship. So I'm going to add some of these swept wings because their surface area is a lot. And then I could probably put some small ones back here, or I could probably double up with the swept wings and just have to fiddle trying to put the ailerons on the sloped surface. So we only have 1 type of aileron. Yeah. So let's see if we can't put these on here. Hey, look, there we go. There we go. And I'm going to put some on up here. And if it'll lock to it, doesn't look like it's going to. What if I put them over here? No. I'll just have to shift place them. There we go. And our part count is already at 16. Okay, no problem. So what I'm thinking about doing is making some sort of a VTOL type ship that we can take off vertically, but we can also go forward with this back engine here. So I want to check to make sure our center of lift is behind our center of mass, which doing it that way it is. So that's good. Now we just need to put some wheels on here and make sure we have some ground clearance. So let's see. Let's put some wheels there. Whoop, didn't mean to copy that. Meant to copy just the wheel. There we go. And then I could put another set here. I just hope that's not too low to the ground. It looks like it may be. Well, I think it'll be alright though. Yeah, I think it'll be alright. So next, let's see. Can I put a steering wheel in here in the front to be about the same level? Kinda. Let's see if I can put it closer to the end of the nose. Actually, if I wanted to do it that way, I need to put something like this. And the nose. Nah, that's not gonna work. Maybe those 4 wheels will do. What's our part count looking at? Oh, we're already at 20. But we're almost there, honestly. So let's get us a tail fin. We may want 2. Yeah, let's put 2. More control surfaces, more surface area for the wind to go through aerodynamically. So we're at 22 parts. So this gives us enough time or enough things to see. We could put like some circular intakes on here. Actually, I want to grab the girder segment. And I want to try to put them somewhere. Let's look at the intakes. This intake does 2.0, mass of 0.1. What about the radial tanks? The air, the 2.0 mass. Okay, so these are the same as the circular. They're just radial, so that's good. That's good. 2 of them should be sufficient. Should. So then all we need to do is grab a girder segment and try to put this in here in a way where I need the small girders, but hopefully I could do something like I don't know, something like well, no, because it'll touch the ground. Drats. Is there a way I can double this up and then grab some engines? Can I put an engine on the bottom of this, or does it have to go on? I think it has to lock. Yeah, it's got to lock to a thing, connector node. So let's do something like, that's gonna be big. Can I do something maybe like that? Will that work? Make sure this is facing the right direction. Would that work? I don't know if that would work or not. I've never built a VTOL before, but I know the concept of one. So just got to find a place to put this. I mean, that might work, but the wheels are not. Maybe we don't even need wheels. But I need to land, so, Got an idea. Let's take these wheels off here. And let's do something like, let's turn that and that off. There we go. And then put one in the front. Considering this is a VTOL, we should be able to slow down like super quick. Or be able to land properly by turning off the back engines. Let's reset this. Turning off the back engines and just floating and land on the girder segments here. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, that would be great if I double it. What's our parts looking like? We're at 26. Okay. I probably will need a fuel line going to these, which makes 28. And then 2 more girder segments. Yeah, 2 more girder segments. Let's see, rotate this around, grab that. There we go. That's some pseudo landing legs. Hopefully these will work. Let's name this one VTOL and save it. This is a rudimentary VTOL, but I think it might work. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't work. Maybe unless I need to put the engines in a central area. But anyway, let's check our center of mass versus our center of lift. We probably want to drag these back just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That might work. That might work. So make sure we got all good Jebediah in the cockpit, and we do. Oh boy, I have a feeling we're not going to be able to get on top of the VAB because of the... Yeah, that's going to be too high. I need something that's low to the ground. Because we're not going to be able to plant the flag. And we got to plant the flag for the challenge. And we don't have any type of ladder or anything, do we? I don't think we do. No, we don't have any types of ladders or anything. So that's out. And we don't have any smaller girder segments. We may just have to put this challenge off until we get the better parts, which it's looking like that's probably what it's going to do. But what we can do is testing out the capabilities of this newly designed plane. We need to see how far we can get with 2 tanks and an engine. So let's do that. So let's resave this. It's not a VTOL anymore, but I'll keep it that way. So let's move these wings forward. Gotta move them a little bit forward. There we go. And I want to take these off. Since we're not really going for the challenge anymore because of part restrictions and part limitations, what I may do is bring some science along, just in case we do get to a point where we are in a place that we haven't done science before. So there's 2, and I should be able to grab 2 goos. Actually, let's just do... Let's see, how can we do this? Well, I mean, these are multi-use, and I probably could pop on an antenna to send all of this data, because a lot of these datas that you get from, like, the barometer and the thermometer and all that, they send for 100%. It's just the goo container and the Science Junior that serves for naught. Also, the crew report that you get is also that way. So that should be... That should do it right there. That's good enough science. Yeah, let's save this and let's launch. And see how far we can get around the planet. Now, granted, it's going to take a long time for me, but not necessarily a long time for you, because I'm going to speed this part up. But, yeah, enjoy.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
Well, it looks like we're going to hit a watery grave. I am out of fuel. And we're over a big lake. Or ocean. Yeah, I consider that an ocean. We got 3/4 of the way there. We just needed to get over here. This is where we are. Wait, no. This is where we are. But this is where we're currently at. But we're out of fuel. I don't know what else to do. So I'm going to try to slow down as much as possible. I'm just going to let myself glide and see if I can't hit the water. But of course, I probably could just use what fuel that I have to try to get as far as possible. And try to hit land, possibly. If I diverged this way. Oh, forgot. I'm still in... See if I can diverge it this way just a little bit while we still have fuel. See if I can't aim for a landmass of sorts. Should be good, and my fuel's about to go out. So hopefully I have enough to get there. Speed it up. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Let's put the wheels up. It's like, speed up. Let's do this. I don't want to lose the science that we got. I got some Badlands science in my thermometer and in my crew report. It's not worth a lot, but it's still science that I didn't have. So I'm trying to keep it. But even if we did complete the challenge, you know, as the challenge states, plant a flag on the VAB and then fly around the planet, even if I did keep this set up, we wouldn't have made it. I did not have nearly enough fuel. Maybe if we double up, have maybe 2 engines and 2 sets of tanks, it would have been probably possible. But with current parts and current conditions, I am not an experienced enough engineer to engineer a plane that could fly around the world and land on top of the VAB. If anybody out there has, you know, plans or has a way to do this, please let me know, and I will attempt to build it. But until that time, I think it's just going to be a matter of using what parts I have to make simple missions simple and whatnot. Oh, land. Oh, please let me. No, don't slow down too much. Oh, there's some land. Oh, this is going to slow me down. I don't know if I'm going to make it, so let's just put in landing gear out and just let nature do its course. Just float back to the planet. I don't know if we'll hit this land or not. We got close. We got really close. Maybe if I would have aimed for this island here, I probably would have made it. But yeah, it looks like we're going to fall in the water. I probably could stall myself out just a little bit to see if make sure my nose doesn't tilt down, but it looks like this plane is relatively stable. I mean, it took off from the runway just so fast. It looks like we're moving forward ish. Yeah, we're not gonna make the land. That's for sure. We're going way too slow. I have no more fuel left in our engines, so we're just going to have to hope that we... and I forgot to put some parachutes on this thing. If we had parachutes, that would have made this a lot easier. Just tap the parachute and float back down to the planet. But hopefully I don't stall out to the point where I just bottom. I may can preemptively do this, gain some more speed. until we get closer to the water, and then flare up, try to, you know, like belly it onto the water. That sounds like a good idea. Hopefully that'll work, because I don't want to stall out, because if I stall and fall, I'll flat and there won't be no way to stop my descent. So let's aim downward, get a little bit of speed, and then when we get about maybe 400 meters from the ground or from the water, I'll pull up and try to flare out of it. Yeah, about there. Let's see if I can flare out of it now. Nope, I don't want to stall myself. No. Treat the water just like a runway, I suppose. Just hope I don't splash and sploosh and break and instantly die on impact. I'm pretty sure if we don't hit the water at like breakneck speeds, I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. So let's flare. This might be teaching me how to fly, land a plane, like a legit way to land a plane. Come on, slow down some more. Slow down. No. Are we intact? It looks like we're intact. I just did a water landing. Whew. Oh boy, let's try to take some data while we're here. I don't think I've ever done. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've never done an EVA in the water. Climb. There you go. Store data. Let's actually try to get log pressure. Only a scientist. I can take the data from here though, so that way we don't lose it. Store the data. Can you get back inside, my friend? Probably not, because the door's on the bottom. Yeah, the door's on the bottom, so I'll have to recover him. Come on, there's got to be a way to get inside. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh well. We'll just take what we have, recover him, we'll recover the space plane. It ran out of fuel. Nothing could be, I don't think I could help that. Alright, tracking center. Fly VTOL. I don't know if I can grab any of the science from here or not. No, it won't let me. Alright, let's recover the vessel. But yeah, we did a watery landing. That's the first time I've ever done something like that. So I feel very proud of myself. And see how much science we got. 11 science. Oh, 37 science. Just think, if I would have stopped and actually landed at Badlands, we probably would have had a lot more science than that. But sorry I couldn't complete your challenge, Mr. No Panda. Maybe next time when I get some better parts and whatnot. Something that I would probably need to complete that challenge would have to be some of these octagonal struts and cubic octagonal struts. That way they're a little bit smaller. That way I can put the engines close to where I need them to. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do it with the big strut or big. Oh goodness, what are these things called? Is it what we get at the beginning? Yeah, the girder segments. There we go, the girder segments. Sorry I wasn't able to complete your challenge, but next time I will complete this eventually. Hopefully sooner than later. But anyway, thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, see you later.